Hi guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Dependent Estate Agents and I hope you're all well. Today we want to welcome you to my property tour and I'm in the favoured, highly thought over village of Holt. It's a bit wet today, the wind is coming across, I'm getting wet standing outside because just in there behind me is a truly immaculate 3-bedroom detached property that will be on the market today. Now Holt has a beautiful community spirit with an array of local facilities. These include an excellent primary school, post office, church, 2 lovely pubs, there's a children's play park, village green, a superb cafeteria at the old glove factory, and it's home to Chelfield Manor and the courts, which are impressive National Trust properties with beautiful gardens. Bradford and Avon is 2 or 3 miles east, and then in the opposite direction our thriving bustling market town of Melksham is only 3 or 4 miles away, so it's very central. It has decent bus routes, and to get onto the A4 or the M4 to Chippenham, for instance, there's rail links to Bradford and Avon, but to drive there it will take you another 15-20 minutes, so it's very, very good. It's central to other towns like Chippenham, Corsham, Trowbridge, Bradford and Avon, Melksham and so on. So as with all my tours, because this wind is coming across, I'm going to spin this camera around. We're just going to talk about where this property is located, and then that white building in there behind us, we're going to go into that property and take a good look around at this property that's available on the market today. And as I turn around, guys, there's the property, which is called Ground Corner. Now, it's actually set back from the road. The road then links over. You can take the route to Bradford and Avon, or if you continue along, like I say, about 3 or 4 miles, the other direction is Melksham. Of course, then you can get to the M4, which takes another 20 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes. Here I'm standing in a field. There's playing fields, there's tennis courts. You're surrounded by country walks only a few minutes away. Here in the favoured village of Holt. This is the property that we're going to see, so I just wanted to walk along here so you can just see how much open space. Apologies for the wind today, we are in autumn at the end of the day, so we're going to get this weather now for a few months, but we're just going to walk through here. I'm just going to pan the camera around, so sorry about the buffeting and the noise, but it's a great aspect at the front and it's set back off the road as well, so it's ideally placed, this detached property. Now, the reason for the people who are moving, it's just a lifestyle move. There is also potential for no chain. And just as you come into this road here, as I explained earlier, it's set back off. There's a few other individual detached or cottages. There's a little turning area around there, but it's very cute, this position. It's quite private in that aspect. And I'm just going to walk further up, and then we'll show you where the road will come in, where that van has just gone by there. So you come in off the road, come into here, and then this is the property that we're going to show you today. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go through that door and take a decent look around. And here we are as we're outside. The rain is starting to pour in, so I can't wait to get into this property at Ground Corner. You can see there's some tarmacs, you can put parking there, you can put parking there, and parking there. So 1, 2 and 3 cars at least anyway. Like I said, there's a turning area there, the fields are there, you come off the road, and let's walk up these steps. Let's get out of the rain for a bit. You can see there's an attractive railing there, canopy storm porch, and then doors open for me already as we come into the property. Here you're greeted by a nice light and airy entrance hall. There's rooms that come off the entrance hall, and I'm just going to walk to the kitchen area because I want to turn this camera around, and then you can just see where we've come in from that entrance hall, that entrance door to the entrance hall. There's rooms that split off. There's a radiator to the right. There's a useful understairs storage area that I'm not going to open, but it opens up into understairs storage, and then you can see those turning stairs, and that then just opens up to a beautiful landing upstairs with natural light. Of course, we're going to have rooms coming off, which we're going to show you later, with kitchen, dining room. There's obviously a utility stroke cloakroom, and then there's a lovely little sitting room in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn left into this room and start the tour of this property in Ground Corner. And as promised, as we go into the cloakroom, then we can see some wood effect flooring, radiator to the left, obscure double glazed window that just brings in that natural light, and it's actually quite a good sized room here. You can see they've put some areas there where they can put their the shoe racks as well, but you've got also a low level WC, pedestal, wash and basin, some tiled walling just in there behind, and there's a little fuse box in there with some bits and pieces. There's your halogen spotlights as well, or spotlights. But yeah, it's a very decent little cloakroom. This. Turn the camera back on ourselves, and then we're back out into this hallway. And of course, if we just look left, this opens up into the nice bay fronted living room. Love the features in there. There you can see that it's boxed in with a little seating area. You've got a bay double glazed window. And I would say the aspect of that front is going to be very appealing to people. The fact that you're off the road, the fact you're tucked away, the fact if you've got kids or dogs and animals that you want to take for a walk, there's plenty of areas in Holt, which is a magnificent village anyway, to go and explore. There's plenty of activities out there, but I just want to pop that camera through there again, just so it can give you the aspect, and the church is there just on the right hand side. Turn the camera around, and then you can see another double glazed window to the side elevation. There's plenty of room here for an L-shaped sofa. There's a radiator just put there behind the door. And here, guys, you can just see how well lit this property is. It's quite clever. These guys have really decorated this property since they've owned it. There's wood effect flooring again. And I just love that bay feature from bringing in all that natural light and that little seating area as well. Let's turn the camera around this way, just to give you more angles and an aspect of this room. And you can just see how light and airy this living room is. Great room to kick back at night. Obviously you've got the view, so I'd imagine at some point some of that sunlight, maybe in the morning, will just flood through. I can see something, you know, just sitting there, just enjoying that, the warmth from the sun. So I think the sun comes from that way and then works its way around. I might be mistaken, so don't quote me on that. Just going to turn the camera around one more time, just to finish off this living room that's on offer today. Ground corner is a unique little area. Like I said, they're all individually built down here. They're different ages with cottages in its setback, so it's quite hard to find. So that's the reason for these video tours and why they'll work. It's there to demonstrate the possibilities, so we do get a lot of compliments with these, but it's there to show you the surroundings as well, which you can't always do. Let's just carry on walking forward. I know we're going to link into the kitchen. Beautiful tiling, little central island there, and of course the kitchen's going to have eye level cupboards. Of course you're going to have base units. There's a range there. You're going to have built-in dishwasher, which is just over there. Door that will take you to the rear garden. Nice big windows again, letting in natural light. There's a cute garden, if I just show you the raining garden at the moment out there, which we will explore later. Turning the camera around, you can just see the nice size of this kitchen. Radiator there just on the wall. If I just move across here, just to show you and open up, there you can see the dishwasher. So you can see things are incorporated into units. Bring the camera around again one more time, and this will give you another angle of this nice, beautiful kitchen, which is well equipped. Again, spotlights to the ceilings. And then that links you into the dining room just in there behind me. And of course you've got room there for your seat. You've got little shelving units there, areas here for that. And of course the doors then open up into that rear patio with that enclosed garden. Radiator to the right. And as I turn this camera around, it just gives you an idea where you can put some freestanding bits and pieces as well. Now the other reason for these tours, which really work, some of the things that we try and demonstrate are just possibilities. But if you wanted to open this up, this is a prime example. I'm just going to walk back a little bit just to show you that this is actually, guys, a really good sized kitchen. But I know the contemporary way of living, I know that people want to open it up. Well, you can do that. You can take that away, and this then can be a very, very big kitchen. Let's say family room instead of kitchen dining room. The reason why these guys haven't done it, and it makes perfect sense, they've taken the door away anyway, and actually, you've pretty much got it already. So if you wanted to reduce the cost, you don't have to do it. So let me just come back here, just so I can just show you what would need to be done. Take away, make sure that's secure. And that will then give you the kitchen family room that maybe you want, but it doesn't need to be done, but it's just an option if you wanted to. Walking back through the kitchen, come through this door, cute little utility, white goods, base unit, sink, and of course there's your gas boiler. there's a double glazed door also that just takes you to that side passageway, which is where the tarmac goes down to the parking spaces to the front. That also leads up to the workshop stroke garage, not garage, shed that we'll show you later, and there is some power in that shed as well. So look guys, we're going to just do a quick recap of the downstairs, and then obviously we'll take a look upstairs. But just in there behind me, just to recap: utility, decent family kitchen, taking you into the dining room, which is good size. Come back out, you can see the stairs that go up through, understairs cupboard, decent sized cloakroom, and then that bay fronted living room. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. Let's take and pop up and have a look upstairs at those bedrooms, bathrooms and ensuite. And as promised guys, let's take a look upstairs as we climb these stairs. And then the landing is a turning landing that splits off. So you've got room in there, and there's a cupboard in there. Just showing you where the access to the loft space is. Again, you've got ceiling spotlights. And here I'll make a change. I will open up a cupboard just to show you there is some storage. Plenty of storage in there. And then when I turn this camera around, you can see the other bedroom. So there's a bedroom in there, bathroom, and of course behind me, bedroom. So as we're up here, makes sense to go into the furthest bedroom. This is bedroom 3. It's a decent single. They use it as a little office as well, and I think most people do. So if you don't need the third bedroom for children, a lot of people now, you know, they're hybrid working anyway, so they don't need to be working in the Shard in London. They can use this as an office or an occasional bedroom. Well, here we have it guys. It's actually a decent sized single, this one. So you can see a radiator. There's the window bringing in natural light. Little space there for your computer if you need it. Come around to this side of the room, and actually you've got a built-in cupboard as well, so it just gives you a little bit more space. It's actually a really good sized single bedroom, this. Pop the camera over there just so you can see the rear aspect, and that's the garden. You see how bad the rain is today, so I might even do the garden from the windows in a minute, or even from the doorway downstairs. But coming back up here just to talk about this room, really good third size bedroom, this. Very impressed with this property. So it just brings in a lot of light. There is a bit of space with it, and it's very well done. It's pretty immaculate, to be fair. So that's bedroom 3. Come back through into this door, open it up, got a big teddy bear to say hello to, and again you've got a usual double bed, freestanding on either side, little area there, radiator, and of course the double glazed window. Door will just close on me, and then I'll just show you again the areas that you've got freestanding on this side. Decent double bedroom, this. And this is basically what it is. This would suit a couple, it would suit a young family, you know, anybody looking to move into Holt. It's such a hard fought over village. There is a lack of stock on the market, as we all know. So anything in villages nowadays, you know, they're going to be snapped up, they are going to be sold. So this will not be on the market long at all. The fact that it has no chain, I think, is really appealing. People are locked in chains at the moment. It's taking longer to sell. The market's going to toughen anyway, so having no chain is a big benefit for a lot of buyers out there. Well, here's one that you can buy. Come back through from bedroom 2, open this up, and then before I go into bedroom 1, it just makes sense to go into the bathroom. Tiled out there from the flooring to the walling, double glazed window, obscure double glazed window to that side elevation. Obviously there's an extractor fan there, a little mirror, and then a panelled bath, ladder style radiator, and there's your shower, which is in your bath. And some other little ideas. Sometimes people are now taking out the panelled baths and they're just making them into walk-in showers. You don't have to hook your leg over, and for a minimal cost to put the tray in there, you could actually open that up. And the reason why I say that, and I mean, some people love a bath, so don't get me wrong, but if you don't, that's an option for you as well. It's just to demonstrate the possibilities of any homes that we have. We just like to give you ideas, but I'm seeing that more and more, having a tray in there, and that then becomes a walk-in shower cubicle. There is an ensuite in there, so you might not want to do it, but it's just an option in case you wondered. So out we come from the modern bathroom, back out into this landing area. Love the way these stairs turn. You can see the natural light and then it just splits off. So it just gives you a bit more space in this detached property. You've seen the wardrobe in there. And of course, last but not least, is the main bedroom. Another teddy bear to say hello to. And this one benefits from being slightly bigger in a different way because you've got your double bed display cabinets on either side. There's that window that we saw from the front. And if I just pop that camera out there, that's that front aspect again. And it's great because, you know, you're not going to, there's never been a planning application on that field. It's a sports field for the village. You've got your tennis courts and your bowling clubs and everything around you and the walks. So it's just a nice aspect to have. The church is just there. There's a shop just up there. There's so much going on with Holt. Now, as I turn this camera around, before we talk about the ensuite, it has 2 built-in double wardrobes as well. So again, it gives you a bit more space in the sense that you don't have to have freestanding units. They're already built in, which I think is a big plus. But decent bedroom, decent size, double. Walk through here, and of course, again, tile flooring that continues from the bath into bathroom, same tiles, and it goes into your ensuite. Low level WC wash and basin, and then there's your shower screen and door. Tiling in there, there's your shower unit, spotlights, extractor fan working, and then this ladder style, chrome style radiator, and then your 2 obscure double glazed windows. And again, that comes from the front, bringing in that natural light. It's actually a decent size ensuite, this, that goes with the bedroom. And let me just turn this camera around again, because I like to give every aspect of every room and take my time when we do it, because it's important that we give you all the information that you need. Come back out through again, and then you're back out into this bedroom. So just a recap again, just upstairs, ensuite, come through, double bedroom, your 2 built-in wardrobes, and again that pleasant aspect to the fields in front. Come back through again. This is where the landing just splits. So of course you've got your bathroom, which I'm just going to show you. So bathroom in there, bedroom 3 in there, which is their office, and then it just finishes off with the teddy bear, and that's bedroom 2. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. I'm just going to pop that camera outside just to show you that rear garden, shed and side drive as well. And as promised guys, we're just going to go through this lovely kitchen. Beautiful kitchen again, and like I said, you can open this kitchen up if you want into that dining room. I don't think it's necessary, the options are there. But let's just go through this rear door. You're going to see a bit of the good old country weather out here where it's been raining. It's just stopped for a minute. There's an attractive little patio area there. The garden's just gravel, which is very attractive, and it's bounded then by timber fencing. There's a little shed there. I'm just going to bring you also to this little area in here. It's only a little small area, but of course you can get around to the property and back through the front. And the garden is really easy to maintain. It's not the biggest garden, we can see that, but it's easy to maintain. There's little flower beds, borders, enclosed by timber fencing, so it does offer that good degree of privacy. Let's just bring it around here. There is an outside tap there that we mentioned. And then that's the rear garden. Again, like I said, it's all private. There's a house to the side there that you can't see. Shed there, and there's also another shed here. Now this shed has got some power in it, so it's quite useful. And then just along the side, guys, you've got some timber fencing there. That just gives you access. It's not wide enough for a car. You could just about get your cars up here, but then it's not really wide enough to open. It's more of a side access for you. But just so you can remember again, as we walk out and back down here, the fields are in front. Just remember guys, you've got this parking here, so you put one in the front there, one there and one there, and that gives you plenty then of parking in front with this property. Walk back up, there's that side door from the utility room, which is pretty useful as well. And I'm just going to leave you into this rear garden. I think, you know, we've covered everything off on this tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. The weather's just unpredictable, like the market really. But it's a great property to have on the market with no chain. Any questions, please come back to us. It's Nigel at Lock & Key Estate Agents on 01225 707 342.